Hey, y'all already know it's the Cowboys Cast, baby. Let's go. Hey, we're back again, man. We're, 25, 24 minutes from kickoff? Let's go, man. Hey, Jerry, man, what's going on?
Shoot, man. Our Cowboys, man, they're it's just one of those things, man. I mean, what do we do here? What are we doing here?
Testing us, huh? Testing our faith, hope? No?
I think a little bit of everything, yeah.
Okay, so real quick, let's go over like we always do. I'm gonna go over the inactives for today. Real quick, let's run by them. So for the Eagles, we got cornerback Eli Ricks, safety Tristan McCullum, guard tackle Darian Kennard, guard Trayvon Keegan, quarterback Tanner McKee. As y'all know, he's the third emergency quarterback. We got quarterback Dak Prescott is out. Cornerback Deron Bland is out. Offensive tackle Tyler Guyton is out. Wide receiver Jonathan Mingo. Safety Wanye Thomas. That's a big one. Running back Deuce Vaughn and defensive end KJ Henry. So Tyler Guyton, man, that was kind of a surprise for us.
I
I don't
mean,
know.
yeah. I mean, like you said, we had seen him for what the last 2 weeks. Looked like he was improving on
Yep.
some of those early week uh, battles that he had. Defensive linemen were getting the best of him, and man, I mean, you want to see these guys get the. I mean, they need time to develop, and I think these are perfect times for, especially when you're starting rookies.
Yep, for sure, man. So where are we at, Jerry, man? What do we think about this team going forward with Cooper? I mean, I know a lot of people are divided right now, and a lot of Cowboy fans are getting what they wanted. If you think about it, they want to see Cooper Rush, they want to see Lance. Man, what's the state of the Cowboys fans that you think, or how you feel?
I mean, it's hard to wear a cap or even some shirt nowadays, man. I mean, it's just one of those things where I mean, people will call you out, man. I mean, from your friends to your family to coworkers, everyone will call you out. So you got to just roll with the punches, man. I mean, every team goes through it. Eventually, sometime, some team will go through it as well. I mean, I think right now that's just one of those things where we're seeing that it's finally caught up to us. I mean, all the talent in the world really can't win you many games until you have the right system and everybody's working towards the same goal at the end. And it's kind of hard right now, man. I don't know what these Cowboys are doing. I mean, what are we doing here, right?
Yep. Newly Central on TikTok says Zuniga. What's up, my brother? We got somebody here on. Let's see. Oscar Zuniga says hello to the cast. What's up, brother? Hi, man. Uh, yeah. So look, it's hard. I think it's a little bit harder for me, man, because I'm in Ravens and Commanders country.
Yeah.
So every time they see my stuff, man, they always give me a bunch of crap. Ray Ray says yo on TikTok. Um, Vinny says go Eagles. We got some Eagle fans on here. Okay.
I mean,
All right.
today that's what we're gonna be seeing on X, man. A bunch of fly Eagles fly.
Yep. Noli Central says, what's up, JM? And he gets the salute and the shaka. All right. He's here, man. The man, the myth, the legend. He's a busy guy. He's a busy guy. Hey, so look, looking at Cooper Rush, Jerry, obviously we saw Dak kind of he was missing some throws. He was kind of throwing some of these receivers high, low. I think he missed Jalen Tolbert on the sideline the last game, wide open. What did you see from Cooper Rush towards the end of the game, and what do you expect to see like during this game? You think?
I think one thing you see about Cooper Rush is that he's ready. I mean, he's ready to go. Anytime his number's called, he's ready to go. He gets in. I guess if anything, that if we can see if Cooper Rush, I guess, could maintain some kind of stability and become an efficient passer and yeah, just a game manager and see if this defense can pull together. I know Micah's back, and I mean it's just the thing is you need more than just Micah though. But we'll see. Can Cooper Rush stay an efficient quarterback even through adversity and not having the right offensive line blocking for you, and of course the playmakers what kind of game plan do they have in store for Cooper Rush?
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, man, whether it's prevent defense or whatever they played, I don't. To me, I think Cooper Rush looked really good. I think he threw some dimes on some of those passes. Um, but I was thinking about it, man. Do you think Jalen Brooks and Tolbert will probably be his top receivers? Other than obviously, I think the thing was with Dak, he was trying to feed CeeDee Lamb too much, man. I think he always looked his way, but I don't know if Cooper Rush is going to do that. I think he's going to go through his progressions and probably, as a quarterback, you're going to throw it to people that you're comfortable with, right? And I think he's more comfortable with those backups than he is probably be with CD Lamb. So we'll see, man, what happens. But let's read some of these comments. They're coming in real fast.
That was a good
We
take,
got
by the way. That was a good take.
yeah. Newly Central says dub or L today, guys. Thoughts? I think you'll get that at the end, Nully. Trust says fly, Eagles fly. Okay. Bevel says sell the team, Jerry. Justin Noonan says go Bird. There's a lot of Eagles fans on TikTok, man.
I mean, this is their time, man. This is like Christmas came early, man.
We'll see, man. But okay, so we talked about that. The defense, man, with Micah back. Um, I don't know. Do you play him all game long, Jerry, or do you kind of limit him throughout the game?
I'm pretty sure they have him on a snap count. I mean, logically, you would wanna bring him in slowly. You don't wanna have him aggravate any injury. I mean, it is what it is, but Micah he's all about winning, right? I mean, he's one of the guys that's been very vocal on this team about we still have a chance, and hats off to him. So we'll see, man. We'll see what the game plan is, but logically, bring him in slowly.
Yeah. Oscar says Rush finds receivers. Okay. Okay. I mean, that's he kind of does though. If you watched him play the last game, it's kind of right. 5.3 says Jerry needs to sell the team. I think everybody thinks that. Yeah. So we will see with Micah. I think, like Jerry said, I think they're going to keep him at especially a high ankle sprain. Man, I think takes a lot. Some doctors say you might as well just break a bone instead of getting a high ankle sprain because it takes a lot to recover from it. So we'll see, man. Let's see. So the defense, how do you think they'll perform against? On paper, if you look at it, Jerry, I think we're kind of mismatched here. If you look at paper, right? But we still have to play the game. So how do you think the matchup lines up with Dallas versus Devontae Smith? I don't know if AJ Brown's. I saw AJ Brown wasn't on there, so he should be active. You're talking about Dallas. We're talking about especially Saquon. Man, do we put a spy on Saquon and Jalen, or I mean, how do you think the Cowboys attack this Eagles defense?
I mean, I think there's been some bright spots here and there on both sides of the ball. I think specifically speaking, I think like Overshown, if we can get him
Yeah,
to help us out, especially against his run game, I think that this is a good test to see these younger players step into their predominant roles moving into the future. And I think if anything, I think what the Cowboys had done a couple really. I mean, they seemed okay stopping the run these last couple of weeks.
yeah, they
So we'll see. I mean, the Eagles always we know they bring, of course, uh, a nice rushing attack, and of course, they complement it with the air attack. So we'll see if the Cowboys can stop this run and don't let Jalen Hurts and any of these what are they called, the touch pushes, or
yeah.
we'll see.
Gigi Gigi
Saquon,
says, "Hey, Gigi says air it out, and Dotto is key. So making part of you know the pass game, but into a run game." Amadeus says nothing to talk about here. Nothing to
man.
talk about. MWG family says, is Brown out for the Eagles? No, according to the inactives, he's not. MWG is Brown out for? No, he's not. Not that I saw. That's what I thought too. That's what I thought it was weird that he
I think
wasn't on
they
the inactives.
I think they made him act. I think they just made the announcement earlier on.
Yeah. So the key for me is like I think everybody's gonna say let's run the ball to take care of the quarterback, right? But obviously we can't run the ball. So I think Gigi brings up a good idea in let's make these short passes our run game. if we can, run the ball every once in a while, but make these short passes our run game to try to kind of get that pressure off of Cooper Rush, right? But what's interesting is now that Guyton's gone, right? Obviously, what we saw last time was Tyler's going to kick out to the left, and then we're going to have TJ Bass to the left guard. So how do you feel about that lineup if it does happen?
Well, I think Tyler Smith has showed us that he could. I mean, he can be put in where he's needed, and we'll see if
Yeah.
Tyler Smith can hold it down on his side. I think that the rest will follow suit.
Yeah, I think MG says I see more screen pass for Rush. Yeah, I think the same thing. I think they're going to try to get the ball out early. Some screen passes, quick short passes. We'll see, man, what happens. But I think that's exactly what the Cowboys are going to do to make sure that they take this pass rush off of Cooper Rush and kind of help this offensive line get into rhythm, man. But look, not all hope is lost. We got to play every game. We'll see what happens. Oscar Zuna says, I love the lineup, makes the offense stronger. Okay, I think he's talking about the offensive line. He's not the only one that feels like that, Jerry. I've heard a lot of people feel like TJ Bass should play left guard. Now, interesting question, right? Before we start getting onto the predictions and all that. But I thought about something the other day, right? What if we were to put Tyler Guyton at right tackle? Do you think that's a good fit or no?
I mean, they got him to be the left tackle, so I think for the most part, we should hope that he's able to come back and see if he's going to be that left tackle for the future. Because if not, that's something that we would need to improve. It's kind of hard to go and stick him at right tackle or even at guard.
Steele's not playing very well, man.
I think it's easier to replace a right tackle in the offseason than it is a left tackle. Left tackle, it's a priority.
Lance Gerhardt says, "Sup, fellas? Let's go, boys!" Man, people are they're divided, man. There's some people that are all the way ride or die, which we are too, man. But we're optimistic, right? We real about it. It's not going too well right now, but we'll see. Any given Sunday, we'll see if Cooper Rush can nickel and dime these Eagles on here. Let's see what are the comments are on here. That's it. All right, so let's go. You got any bold predictions? If there is
the Cowboys have made it very difficult for us this year, man.
Bold predictions? No,
you
can't make a bold prediction. Dang, I can't even get a bold prediction.
210 passing yards and 2 touchdowns with no interceptions. Cooper Rush.
Okay, that's a good one. He threw for what, 135 yards, 25 yards, something like that in the fourth quarter. So I mean, you never know, man. We'll see. Oscar Jr. says DC for life. Lance Gerhardt says we have to be win or lose. I am in.
Let's go.
Okay. All right. So my bold prediction too, man. I think I'm gonna go with Cooper Rush too. That's what I was thinking. I think he's gonna have a good game against these Eagles, man. I think he's gonna throw for 285 yards.
Oh wow.
2 touchdowns and probably 1 interception. And I hope this is not a blowout, but I think it's going to be a closer game than people think. Gigi says he's going to throw for 350 yards.
Oh, wow. That's really putting Dak on blast, isn't it?
Yeah, Gigi says this is going to be a breakout game.
Wow.
So
I would have waited, but okay, we could do that.
Is this going to be the Jason Garrett of Thanksgiving versus the Packers in 92 or 93? We'll see.
Wow.
So that's my bold prediction. That's what I think is going to happen. Let's see. Dwight Thrasher, what up? Dwight Thrasher, we're about to go into the predictions, man. Let me know what you guys' prediction is. Are the Cowboys going to win or are the Eagles going to win? Y'all tell me, and you tell me with the score. Oscar Zuna says, love the cast. Go Cowboys. I appreciate it, Oscar. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. Let's give that a round of applause, man. Let's give him a round of applause. I appreciate it, man. Appreciate you guys on TikTok. Make sure, we got 1,000 likes on TikTok, man. Appreciate you guys. Let's try to get to 2,000 before we get off. 10 minutes before kickoff. Lance Gerhardt says, I heard they were thinking about throwing in Trey Lance. I think he takes us in the right direction, but needs playing time. That's an interesting one, Jerry. because you got to think he also can, where the moments that I think everybody's upset about, that option where Dak just gives it to the Dak doesn't even run the ball. They already know he's not going to run the ball. But if you put Trey Lance in and you fake that handoff and you go, he's fast, Jerry. That's a different dynamic that the defense has to play for.
I mean, this should be the time. I mean, I think they made it public that Dak was out for the year. Yesterday they should be making that move to see if Trey's somebody that's for the future or not. Keeping around.
Lance Gerhardt says the kid's got a gun. I mean, he does.
He could pass that ball hard.
Yeah, he can, man. He can. MWG family says Turpin. This is a bold prediction. Turpin, 170 yards and 3 TDs.
That's really bold.
That is very bold. That's very bold. MWC's Rush going to find him deep. Man, that's bold. Dwight Thrasher says if Trey Lance was that guy, he would be the quarterback of the 49ers. That's facts. A lot of people argue about, why did we get Lance? We're trying to get a new. No, I think this is the reason why they got Lance, in my opinion, was in case Dak got hurt. We had, a young quarterback behind Cooper Rush as well. I think that's basically what happened. Shelly Belly says we need to show up is all I am saying. Just show up.
We were talking about Brock Purdy right before we went live. I mean,
we were.
I mean, we're saying, hey, these 49ers are they're able to take advantage of that rookie contract, but that contract is coming up. Harv, is he going to be the new highest paid NFL player in the NFL?
I don't know, man. That's something that we got to look out for, because what if Kyle Shanahan says no, like he just lets him walk?
I mean, it's kind of hard to find a quarterback, Harv.
It is. You're right. Tyson says you all are brave, laugh out, especially with the dumpster fire in Dallas. What do you mean we're brave, man? We're Cowboy fans, bro. I mean, if you're a fan, what are you talking about? MWG Eagles defensive backs are sus. Why I say they go double CD? What that? I mean, that is true. If they go in double CD, why are they doing that? I mean, we'll see. Lance, if the O&D is on their game, I think we have a first win at home this year.
Wow.
We will see, man. So predictions, Jerry. What do you think the score is and who's winning?
I'm gonna say 24-16. Give me the Cowboys.
24-16 Cowboys? You think they're gonna hold them to 16 points?
I mean, it's just one of those things where I'm being a Cowboy fan.
Chelly Belly says, die hard all day, every day. That's right. Hey, we appreciate you on TikTok, man, for the likes. Keep pushing that like button. Make sure you follow us, subscribe to YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. We're everywhere. And make sure you turn on that bell notification to get notified when we go live. Thank you guys so much. Hey, so this is my prediction. I think that it's unfortunate, right? Oscar Zuniga says 27-17 Dallas. It's almost the same score as yours. That's pretty close. Everybody thinks they're not going to score 20 points. I honestly think the Cowboys lose this one, man. And I'm going to eat my words if they win, because Cooper Rush, I'm telling you, I think he's going to play better than people think. But I say the Cowboys lose 27-24 at a close one. I don't think it's going to be a blowout.
I mean, I'm just trying to be a faithful Cowboy here.
I'm a faithful fan, but I'm realist too. I mean, I called the Falcons game too. I said they were going to lose that game and they lost. But we will see. I hope I'm wrong, but we will see. Any final thoughts, Jerry, before this game starts?
No, that's the way to stay a delusional Cowboy, man. Just continue to have the faith that they're going to come away with a win. So that's what I'm doing.
Let's just stay upright, man. Hey, as always, man, we appreciate you guys. OJ Sports Break says 31-17 Dallas takes an L. He said, we're dead. Oh, man. That's rough. Hey, we appreciate you guys. I always take TikTok. Always be nice. We salute you. Thank you, TikTok. Over 1,000 likes. We appreciate you guys. I always let TikTok go first. Thank you so much. As always, YouTube, we appreciate you. Hey, go Cowboys. I hope they do win. Hey, as always, thank you so much. Make sure you like, subscribe to the channel, and keep it real.